Hello, everybody. We're back to a little... Sorry, instructions a little rough.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Okay.
Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
I really don't like into a fight. It's kind of being an archer. Okay. Yes, I see it. I want to get rid of attention.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Okay. Let's put it over here. Place mines, now I see.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
What? Wait, what? This is how we leave this place. So it's just a big fight. Okay, cool. Yeah, welcome back. Sorry about the weird introduction. We kind of started
still remember the look on his face after that one.
So what happened was my recording software sucks, which is also why a few episodes ago I also had a situation where the screen was really small. That's that problem. That's why that happens. So we're gonna deal with that. Hopefully, I'm gonna try and pay attention to it, but it happens sometimes, and just that's why it happens. But anyway, other than that, that's why
the old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while.
Interesting. Canadian armory.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Divorce all oncoming attacks for a short time. Interesting. I think I like this.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Be something here that could be good to have. These are like little special challenges.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots. He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. shot just happens in a flash. Kid ain't had enough of the breaker's barracks. Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too. Solid performance.
Cool.
He returns with some of the materials we need. Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
It's better than I've ever done that challenge before. Let's try that again. See what this does. Oh. Cool, got a new ability.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breaker's challenge.
I would think that takes some skill. Flipping her off her. Wow. Pretty good.
Can't be too careful these days.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's see what this is.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Slippery little devils. throwing arms. Place gets awful slick sometimes. Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. The little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct.
Maybe there's another way to go about this.
The ranch was always looking for good help. Cuts all of them down soon enough.
Not really very good. Oh well. Under 90 seconds. That seems pretty tough.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Yes, Tommy's in now. Cost 325. Ah, that might be helpful. Let's go. So let's see, where else can we go? Proving ground. Decision. The Sundown Pass.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
Oh. That's what that is.
But then... somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide from them. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd used to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. But calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we could do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Here we go. That was pretty intense.
In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Interesting. Holding to break. She walks in the nearby target. I'd forgotten about that.
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Interesting.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Aha!
No place better than Trapper's shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real carefully, else take a nasty fall. They trained themselves by clearing out the targets while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. Most trappers couldn't get through without a few scrapes.
Alright, we're gonna start.
A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
48. Alright, we're gonna try again.
To think a rickety place like the shingle survived, and so little else did.
No, first I want to see if we can.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Good. Try this one more time.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle. Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
that's not even good. We're gonna leave that for now. That seems pretty tough. Oh, golly. Let's head over here. Let's see what's over here.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Ow.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. He was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh.
I can't shoot him.
It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Lordy the Bird Boy didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survives as well. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
we're going back to...
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Alright, well, I'll leave introductions for a later date. And I'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will comment down below what else you want to see the channel.